Hi everyone, I'm Sandrine. Thank you for being here. This channel is here to help you being more confident with your WordPress website. Today, I am going to show you how to create a simple product using WooCommerce. Let's get into it. Okay, so now that you are in your dashboard menu, we are going to go under Products. This is your product page. As you can see, mine is empty. To create a new product, we're just gonna go at the top and add a new product. So this is your add a new product page. On the left, you can see below the product tab, you also have access to see all your product, add a new product. You can search your product by brands or by category and also by tags. So those are just the shortcuts. I'm just gonna go at the bottom of this left menu and collapse the whole thing. So we do have a little more space to work here. Now going back, we're gonna enter the product name. So for this is just a template and I decided I'm gonna put on a ceramic mug. So let's do this. Then we have the product description. On the product description, I can add some media and some forms. You might have more options here if you have the plugin installed in your website. Below, we have quite a few options to edit the text of your product description. When you hover your mouse over it, it will show you what those tabs means. You can have a little look around and see what they all are. The best way for you for the product description is to take your time working on it. Also, you can use ChatGPT if you need some help for designing it, and just copy and paste it right below. Once you have your text on the product description area, we're gonna go below and see the product data. As this video is for a simple product, we are going to leave it here as a simple product, but you do have the options here to change the type of product you want to sell. The option of the virtual and downloadable products are only when the product do not need shipping. On the general tab, we're gonna have to enter a price here. So we're gonna enter a price and you can have option to enter a sale price. I'm gonna enter it as well so you can see what it looks like. Underneath, we have the inventory tab. The SKU can be useful if you have a lot of product and it will help you organize your stock. Below, we have a lot of tabs here and they are mostly for people that also are using a POS system or a stock management system and want to link all the product together. Remember, you do have those little question mark here. They will help you remembering what all the tabs are here for. The stock management tab is a really useful tab if you want to be able to track the quantity of your stock. I'm going to select to track it so you can see what it looks like as well. And the quantity, I'm going to say that I only have 2 available. You then have option to allow back orders or not. If you do want your customer to order even if you are out of stock. And here below, you can choose to be informed once your stock is low. You here have option to sell product individually. Then below we have the shipping. But for now, I am going to leave it under no shipping class. And at the end of this video, I will show you quickly how to set up a price for this no shipping class tab. You have option to add some weight and to add the dimension to your product here as well. Below, we would have the link product tab. That will allow you to upsell or cross-sell a product that you already have in your store. Once you have more product, you can search them directly from here. Then just below, we have the Attributes tab. The attributes will give you option to give choices to your product. For example, you can have different colors or different sizes, different weight. So here you have option, but that is not under a simple product. We will then do a separate video for this. Below, we have advanced. Under advanced, you will be able to leave a note to the customer that is buying your product. This is really helpful, and especially if you are selling a downloadable product or a virtual product, and then the customer needs some instruction. Underneath, you have the menu order, and then you can have the choice of enabling or disabling the reviews on your website. We have a few more options here, but that again is quite depending on the plugins you have installed, and if you want to install more plugin on your website to have just more control over your product. Underneath the product data, we're going to have a product short description. You want to have something nice and short here. You have the same edits available on your text here that you have on your product longer description. My advice here will be to just copy a little part of your product long description, and then we'll just paste it down here. You might have some other option below the product shorter description. Depends on the plugin you have installed on your website again. And now we're going to move on the top to the right side of the menu. So I'm going to move my camera as well. Okay, so now that I moved the camera a little bit, we can focus on the left side of the screen. On the top here, we have Publish. For now, we are going to see what else we have to edit, and we will come back on the Publish edit soon. Underneath here, we have the product image. Here you are going to select the main picture of your product. So I have already uploaded mine, but if you do need to upload, you can do so just over here and select the file directly on your computer. Once you have selected the main picture, you can at the bottom set product image. And there you go, your picture will show right here. Underneath, we have the product gallery. Here, it will let you add as many pictures as you want on the side of your main picture. Once selected, you can add to gallery. And now you can see the picture here. Then below, we have product categories. Here, you can organize all your product by different categories. If you have already created them, they will show here. And if not, you can also add a new category just here. You also have option below to organize your products by brands, by product tags, or by slug. This is your choice. Now we're going back to the top, to the Publish section. If you have something else to do and you're leaving your product halfway, you can save it as a draft and come back to it later. Next, you have the Preview tab that will give you a quick preview of what your page would look like. Finally, you can copy it to a new draft and move it to the trash. But this one, we are going to publish it. So we'll hit the Publish button. Once the publishing is done, you will see on top of the screen, Product Published. Next to it, you're going to have a link to see your product. What I would advise you from here is to right-click on the link and open it in a new tab. Now you can see the product on your website. A few things I would like to tell you about the product page that are editable for you and that might be easier for you to work with. You can move around the tab on the place you want to, either by clicking on those little arrows or pressing down and holding. You can move them on the screen. You can do the same with the right menu. Lastly, At the top, you have the screen option. Here, you'll be able to tick or untick all the function you want to have on this page. Once you have made those changes, they will be saved for all your other products. We're going back to all product tab, and now we can see our ceramic mug here. What I wanted to show you is the options that are available on this page. You can edit the product, and that will take you to the same page we worked on before. You can do a quick edit. You have a lot of function here that you can change the price, change the stock of your product. You can put your item in the trash. You can view it live on your website. Really useful. You can duplicate your item and then create one similar to the one you have already created. Now for the shipping, we're gonna have to go back under WooCommerce and then under settings. When you're on the setting, you're gonna see at the top the shipping tab. I have no shipping zone created yet, so I'm gonna add a shipping zone first. I'm just going to call this one local. Underneath, you can select the region you would like to sell your product to. I'm just gonna select all countries for this one. Now underneath, we need to add a shipping method. You have two options. You can have a free shipping template, but you're gonna have to go back to the setting pages. Or we can add a cost for the flat rate. First, you can choose a name, then a tax status, and finally a price. Then we're gonna hit create and save. Now I'm just gonna go back to my store, add a product to my cart, and as I go to my cart, I can now see a $5.50 delivery rate. This is it. This is how to create a simple product using WooCommerce. If you have any questions, please let me know, or if you'd like to learn a certain topic about WooCommerce or your product, also let me know and I'll do my best to help you. Thank you so much for watching till the end. See you next time in another video. Bye bye.